On the night of April 14th, the unsinkable Titanic, built in Belfast, which cost around $400 million in today's money, hit an iceberg on its maiden voyage from England to New York in 1912, taking the lives of over 1,500 people in the icy waters of the Atlantic. The doomed ship had many factors against her that night. Speed was a factor. When the Titanic got to the area of the Atlantic that was known to still have icebergs that time of year, the crew never slowed down. Maybe because they were trying to beat the time of their sister ship, the Olympic. Iceberg warnings. At 9:40 p.m., a ship in the vicinity radioed that they had seen an ice field. But apparently the radio operator did not relay the message to the crew, thinking it was unimportant. 10:55 p.m. The Californian had reported that it had stopped after becoming surrounded by ice. But the radio operator laughed and did not want to be interrupted again. Binoculars were missing. There were two lookouts in what they call the crow's nest to spot icebergs, but without the binoculars, this made the task more difficult. 11:40 p.m. A huge iceberg was sighted, and the bridge was notified. The captain had already went to bed, so the first officer decided to reverse the engines and turn left to miss the iceberg. But it was too late, as the ship's forward compartments filled. One by one, its bow dropped deeper and deeper into the Atlantic, sealing the Titanic's fate in a matter of a few hours. The Titanic began sending out distress signals, which reached the Carpathian. However, it was over 58 miles away, which would be at least 1 hour too late for the Titanic. Other ships responded, but yet they were even further away. The closest ship in the area was the Californian, but its wireless radio had been turned off for the night. Not enough lifeboats. The Titanic only had 20 lifeboats, and they would have needed at least 40, if not a few more, for all the passengers and crew. To further exacerbate the situation, the crewmen were launching boats well below capacity, worried that the davits would not be able to support the weight of a fully loaded boat. The Titanic had canceled its scheduled lifeboat drill a couple days earlier, and the crew was unaware that the davits had been tested in Belfast. For example, lifeboat number 7, which was the first to leave the Titanic, held only 27 people, though it had space for 65. In the end, only 705 people would be rescued in the lifeboats.